1406. I'm taking photo. That's that drug addict junkie Tony there. So the reason I'm taking this video is now I had this verbal altercation when I took the previous video from the tenant from the unit, from the second floor unit. By the way, that's a person who and his partner, they verbally assaulted me in the presence of Housing New South Wales officials. So when Kathleen Morgan came here for the first time, there was another person with her. There were two of them, and I don't remember if the Kathleen was there as well, but the other gentleman was there, and right in front of him, that person from that second floor unit, that one, okay? So he verbally assaulted me. I don't care, whatever it takes. So for now, that shot that piece of shit junkie Tony for now. I don't know if that was his friends from the second wing of called him and kind of told him just to kind of shut this thing up for a while, or I don't care what. It just, I got a bit of relative peace and quiet. We'll see. You see that piece of shit, he just enjoying himself. Australian media, why don't you report that? So this junkie is a burden in every sense to the society. And what's wrong with Australia nowadays? Huh? So this piece of shit junkie has been terrorizing this neighborhood, you know. He completely destroyed, you know, my life. I mean, and what? I'm supposed to sue that junkie? I mean, you know what? I will actually do that, and then I will document the fact how much money legal aid will spend, you know, coming. And I guess they would. I mean, if I was his lawyer, I would plead some kind of insanity. I mean, that's exactly why I will sue this person. Okay. By the way, there are two separate, so I'm going to sue him criminally. That one, I have a rock-solid case, and I will get IVO against him while in between doing catching up with my law school studies. But I will also pursue civil suit, you know, assault and battery on two separate occasions. And then we'll sit and watch, and we'll see how this, you know, this Australian system, you know, will work, where, you know, it will be really interesting to watch how, if legal aid comes, you know, and spends gazillion of dollars, you know, trying to bleed insanity, or basically playing around the fact that this person is, you know, lifelong, you know, drug user, ice user, so, you know, but then, well, why on earth then this you know, menace to society has been put in a community, okay? And as I said, what that Housing New South Wales has done, it's something very sinister. It's worse than what has been done in a totalitarian Soviet Union. So they've collected all the junkies in the second wing and its immediate neighborhood here. They know that, so that these people form some kind of gang. They've been living here for 10, 20, 30 years, you know. And you know, in that sense, they view this place as their turf, and they are right. It is their turf. So the question is, knowing all of that, what the Housing New South Wales did, so he puts here only ethnic non-white immigrants of Muslim origin. That's what's happening right now. So the Housing New South Wales is fully aware how unsafe, you know, how dangerous and also how unlivable this environment is. So they will never dare to put here a decent white person. And and I think that person, back 2 years ago, you know, when I was back and forthing with the team leader, then team leader Brendan Stubbs, you know, under pressure he cracked, and he told me, he gave me only first name. Apparently some person, Kurt from Housing New South Wales, assigned me to this unit, and I said, well, I would like to speak to that Kurt, and you know, I have never been able to you know, get any response on that. So whoever that Kurt or basically Housing New South Wales placed me here, and that was deliberate placement. So they knew this place is a press chata environment, and it's exactly what they placed me here. Well, so that Tony now saw me taking the video. It may actually help to keeping peace for a while, but then, you know, it's a drug addict junkie, you know. There we go. So his face, excellent, you know, that's good to I'm catching it up. Okay, here we go. So, okay, so for now he's gonna keep it low volume, but then, you know, when Macha стукнет ему в голову, he's gonna ramp it up. I mean, what can you do? I mean, the drug addict junkie. What can you do? But Housing New South Wales, Oh, we can do a lot of things with you together now in the courtrooms, okay? And not so like behaving, despicable, low-life, cruel, inhuman racist Natasha McLaren Jones and Brioni Foster, who are also modern-day bitches of Buchenwald, Natasha and Brioni. Okay? You want to go to the courtroom? Let's go to the courtroom. Okay? And we're going to do it very publicly. Okay? Your wish is granted.